The start of anything feels like an end to everything. Everything I stood for and everything I came for. All turned to mush. The year 2303 AD. I was the one that got a chance to serve my timeline. According to the reports, there was a villain wreaking havoc and trying to destroy the arc reactor for the Time Force Authority. The arc reactor is an essential portion for our future. This is the thing that has allowed the authorities to maintain law and order in the timeline. Believed to have been instigated for design by a scientist codenamed N. Tesla and developed by a trillionaire named E. Musk, who escaped with the design blueprints to Mars, the arc reactor was the one powering our time machines. The only time machine in the world belongs to the Time Force Authority, where we executed our orders to maintain integrity in the timeline. On one hand, the world was furious of Musk for taking the blueprints for such arc reactor, but we at TFA understood if the blueprint fell into the wrong hands, the timeline would be in chaos. After getting the rank of senior sergeant, I got to know that we also had established our bases on Mars to stop Mr. Musk from misusing the arc reactor. Further information was not accessible to me. I suspected Mr. Musk was a part of TFA as well. The day came. I had to go to 2061 AD. My mission was to kill the villain trying to destroy the only arc reactor made in history of mankind. I requested the TFA to tell me name of the person and send me for the assassination. TFA said that they had no idea of who the person was and the person disappeared after destruction. I had to be at the exact time and date for killing that person. I had a time modular device that could calibrate with the arc reactor after assassination and could direct me back home. I journeyed to the date with a portal which opened right at the scene of the destruction. The target was there, with raggedy clothes and a metallic gun, which operated on gunpowder and bullets, unlike the ones we have that are energy-based. I wasted no time and shot at him, which injured him and would kill him slowly. Blood started gushing from his chest, and I took a breather to calibrate the time modular to return back home. I opened my helmet to adjust the modular, and my half a face lit up due to the arc reactor being close, since I was facing it sideways. The villain took one look at my face and started laughing uncontrollably. He was cursing the gods he worshipped, and said something about fate. I wanted to see his face was well, but had no time since people were trying to enter the room, and my calibration was to be done. When calibrating, I had no idea that the arc reactor here was not as pure as the one in the future, and minor adjustments were to be made for calibration. I was not aware of the fact, and had a mishap in time travel. I realized that I had traveled to 2059 AD. 1 year before the invention of the arc reactor, I had to wait an entire year to travel back to my present. I did not lose hope. I intended to adjust to the lifestyle here. I pretended to have lost my memories due to amnesia. I got a job at the local pizza joint, and I have to say the pizza in my timeline doesn't hold a dim light in front of the pizza here. Probably because future authorities banned obesity-inducing ingredients in food, and people adjusted to it. Yeah, right. Ban food instead of exercising. I got an apartment to live on, and surprisingly, the apartment is cheap. Back in my time, this apartment would cost around $5 to $6 million per month. This is still $10,000 per month. The year 2060 came, and E. Musk unveiled the arc reactor. Everyone was happy of the announcement of free energy everywhere, but I was the one happy since I could go home. I was simply curious and also aware that the reactor was impure right now. I got close to the reactor and was calibrating my time modular to best suit the reactor's impure energy. While calibrating, I saw an anomaly in the modular. The modular warned me of an imminent energy wave. Since these energy waves were common in TFA, we had inbuilt reflexive shielding mechanism in the modular. The energy wave started, and I was safe from it. However, when I turned my head around, I could see hundreds of burning corpses of people who died due to the energy wave. I couldn't wrap my head around this and was mortified of the deaths I caused. I did not intend this. I did not intend for the people here to die. I made a terrible mistake. I escaped the area when military started to show up. I hid in my apartment after escaping from there. Turned on the TV, and I could see that the camera was also destroyed due to the energy wave, and it would take some time to recover the footage. I knew then and there that it was only a matter of time before they came for me. I hid my time modular in my room. Before they came to get me and my time modular was compromised, I went on a stroll. It had not been even half an hour. I was surrounded by the military. I was arrested and placed into a torture room. There they showed me a video that when the energy wave occurred, my body turned blue, and then the video distorted. They asked me how I survived and how the energy wave happened. They accused me of generating the energy wave. I told nothing to them since no one would believe me, and even if they believed me, I would be subject to reverse engineering. I feigned ignorance and told them that I could not remember anything. I was tortured every day and night. They cut off my toes, destroyed my face with multiple bruises, and also resorted to psychological torture. Even after all those tortures, I did not reveal the truth. Inside my heart, I felt like I deserved the torture. Those people died because of me. Not one but hundreds of them died. I have only killed once intentionally, but that was to stop them from destroying the arc reactor. My conscience was worried of every person I killed during the energy wave incident. Even if I get out of this place, what would I tell the families of the people I killed, the hopes I destroyed, the dreams I crushed, and the innocent people I destroyed for what? Just so I could be happy. Was my happiness worth the lives of others? I regret coming all the way here. The day I was assigned to this mission was the day I should have said no. I wanted to end my life here. I was not even allowed to end myself. I was tortured every day and was left to rot in a cell with my hands tied to prevent me ending myself. I tried everything. I told nothing to them. I faked having amnesia and never told them anything. After grueling 8 months of daily torture, I was allowed to go home. Home? Wasn't that just a concept for me? I went back to my place. The room was cleared out in search of any evidence to link me to murder. The room was sealed by the government that provided monthly rent to the house owner. I went there and met with the house owner. I explained everything to her and she took pity on me. She was informed of removal of seal of the room by the government and was also informed of my release. She allowed me to stay there for a month without paying rent. To be fair, I should have said my goodbyes to her before coming here today. I remember some faces of people killed in the wave incident. Some talked to me expressing the desire to explore the reactor further. One kid was not wanting to come, but his father made him come. One kid was showing the reactor in Facebook post. I remember every interaction I had and I regretted everything about this. Had I not interacted with them in my innocence, would have I regretted less than what I regretted then. I cried every night. My conscience was fading, and I had no energy to end myself either. I started exploring options. What can I do? Am I someone pathetic as this? Am I not a soldier of the TFA? Can I not fix my mistake? Surely I can go back to TFA and fix this right. What do I need to do this? My time modular and the TFA's support. I have the modular, and when I return to TFA, I can get their support. I just needed the arc reactor's calibration. I got my modular from the drying vent I hid it in. The military had no idea about this. So they could not search what they didn't know. In so long, I finally mustered up the courage. Arc reactor was hidden from public and was being experimented on to know the cause of energy wave. I just had to infiltrate the experiment site with my time modular, and since I had calibrated my modular for the impure energy, I could go back to TFA or fix my mistake on the public unveiling of arc reactor. Before I fell deep into chaos, I adjusted my modular to take me 8 months ago. The day of arc unveil, I will fix my mistake. I collected information on the experimentation site and got to know that E. Musk left for Mars with blueprints for the reactor 3 months ago. I still thought that he was a part of TFA and left Earth with orders from TFA. I might be wrong. No way to check up on that now, is it? With Musk's escape to Mars, the public was terrified he would nuke Earth. The public started resenting the government for allowing Musk to escape. People publicly gathered to show resentment to the government. It was relatively easier for me to reach experimentation site due to the public gathering. I reached the experiment site and infiltrated the site as the cleanup crew. I got the clothes for the cleaning crew from the laundry section of the crew. Since the clothes were not cleaned, it had stains all over it. No matter that, I just had to do it. I joined cleanup crew. It was around 11 p.m. at night when I got the chance to infiltrate the room, having the arc reactor. I entered the room, and there were soldiers waiting for me, as if they knew I was coming. No hesitation now. I have to do this. I attacked the soldiers with the intent to subdue them. Only one had a pistol, and others were combating me, hand to hand. On my back mind, I doubted their intentions, since they were not here to kill me, it seems. On the other hand, my kicks and punches were knocking them out. My clothes were tattered and I was tired. The one holding the weapon tried to shoot me once or twice. I evaded him and disarmed him. I was tired and slowly getting myself towards the arc reactor. My wishes are finally fulfilled. I can go fix my mistake. My chest started to pain. Why is my chest heating? Why is blood coming out of my chest? Didn't I subdue everyone here? I looked at the person that shot me. He has a suit and is holding a laser gun. Wait, doesn't this seem familiar? TFA clothes and a helmet to minimize whiplash of time travel. Why is TFA interfering in this matter? Did I do something wrong? There I laid in my own pool of blood and am close to death. The person also has a time modular. This seems familiar. He faces the arc reactor sideways and is opening the helmet to adjust the modular. There, I can see my face sideways. My bravado drained from my eyes and I can see myself. I was too foolish to realize that the TFA was playing games with me. I killed myself in the past. I shouted to let myself know that this was wrong. Ha 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 ha. Why? Oh Hanuman, oh Yamaraj, why was I played like this? I have to save myself from the grueling experience I will encounter. If I just go to him, and he can see my face, I will realize that I have been played by the TFA. No. Don't calibrate the modular without factoring the energy differences. Don't turn on the modular. You will go 2 years in the past and face everything I have faced. No, I disappeared to face the torture. I have disappeared to face the resent and guilt. I have truly lived for nothing. I am a failure. Will this loop ever end? Will I be able to recover from this? I am dying slowly and am in a pool of my own blood. What terrifies me is that this cycle will never end. Oh Yamaraj, if I reincarnate, let me fix my mistakes. Let me be better, and let me